5 was needed after that reading. That last one, that was... Sheesh. Alright, so... I think I might just break it up every 3 signs. Let's have a little break in between. Because, this new year... It's intense. Taurus, Cancer, into Taurus. Maybe I'll get something good. Maybe I won't. The other 3 signs are pretty intense, so we'll see. Asleep. Alright, Taurus. I'm hearing that song, 500 from Vince Berry, but I'm hearing, if you're riding, then I'm riding too. It's the only lyric that sticks out. So it's like, you're looking at somebody else like, well, I'll ride for you if you're riding for me. If you're not riding for me, what am I riding for you for? Equal, give and take, even. Like it has to, I'm hearing break even. And I feel like you're not going to settle for less than that. Yeah, that's what it is, Taurus. You're not going to settle for less than that. It's like even give and take, equal give and take, an even playing field. If you're riding, then I'm riding too. And that's what I heard. A song from Vince Berry, 500. That's the song I heard. If you're riding, then I promise I'm riding too. That's the line. If you're riding, then I promise I'm riding too. So that's kind of where you're at. That's where you're at. You're not riding for anybody that's just not going to ride for you. I think you're coming from a really grounded place. I think you've been there. Happy New Year, sweetie. I think you've been there for people quite a bit. I think that's what it is. It's like you're tired of showing up for people that don't show up for you. If you're not going to show up for me, why am I showing up for you? Like, you just don't have time for it. And I think it's because it's getting in the way of people who actually would show up for you. Like, giving your loyalty to people who don't show up for you isn't working for you anymore because it's putting a roadblock into the things that you want, you desire. Like, it's kind of like stopping the flow of things coming to you. Because it's like you're putting yourself on the back burner to suit other people's needs just out of loyalty. Yeah, it's straight loyal. I heard fuckery. Yeah. You're not going to be loyal to anybody that's not being loyal. It's happening. This separation, this energy break that I was talking about on Thanksgiving. If you go back to Thanksgiving Day's reading and listen to that, this energy starts immediately. This is wild. I didn't think when I got that message, Archangel was talking like right out the gate of the new year. No time to waste. That's also it for you, Taurus, too. You don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste anybody's time, and you don't want anybody wasting your time. And I'm seeing, like, really fast exchanges, like interactions, like sizing people up real quick, like scanning, like you see right away. It's like you spot the imperfections immediately, and before anything can even get started, it's ended because you're walking. You're like, oh, nope, you're already coming at me with the wrong energy. Gotta go. Bye. That's kind of where you're at, Taurus. Yeah. You're not even, I'm hearing like not a second thought, not a second look. There's no takesies, backsies. That's what I heard. There's none of that. Like, you're just, and you're not bitter about it. You're not holding a grudge. You're not doing any of that. It's like, I think you're in search of where you belong. Where do you fit in? Where do you belong? Where do you feel at home? I think this is what you're in search of. And if that's not it, cool, nice meeting you. I appreciate the experience, but they're showing me the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Gotta go. Can't be late. Can't be late for a very important date. Yeah, I feel like you feel like time is of the essence. And I feel like you feel like enough of your time has been taken in foolery. And so you're like, no, I have a destination that I'm trying to get to, and if you could just excuse me, I'm trying to get over there. That's kind of where you're at. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, you can stand here if you want to, but I'm trying to be over there. That's kind of where you're at. So, excusing people out of your way. All right, Taurus. What we got? The Hermit and the Two of Swords. I think for a while, like, you really had to think about this. You know what I mean? Like, you were in two minds with it for a while. Almost like sacrificing yourself or sacrificing other people. It's like this was your choice. And so you had to take time out to really think about that, because your decision to do this does affect other people. So you were in two minds with it for a while. Yeah, Page of Cups. It's like, showing your resilience, showing your loyalty, showing your dedication, and, offering yourself to people, your assistance, your guidance, whatever it is. And it just kind of felt like all pipe dreams to you. Like everything was a pipe dream. So, and that's how you feel, like everything's been this pipe dream, but it's been a distraction. So you're just trying to move the distraction out of the way so you can make your own dreams a reality and not waste time with trying to bring other people with you or get ideas from other people, whatever. I think you're just steering your own, you're just steering your own ship right now. Yeah, look, this is the Knight of Swords. You're doing this swiftly. Like, this is very swift. It may be communication you're trying to have with somebody, or a communication could be coming into you quickly. Yeah, see, you're left with options. Like, these are choices that you have to make. And see, because all the choices that you're being left to make, they are emotional for you. It's like, you do care about the people that you even have to walk away from. But this is what it is. It's like you're in this position where you're making wiser choices moving forward. you know, because you understand that not everything is as it appears. You know, look at some of the cups that are spilled over. You see you got a snake coming out of this one. This one you possibly could have built with, but you don't know because they're all turned over. So you don't get to see what's inside of them unless you lift it. You can only choose one. And whatever choice you choose, that's the one you're stuck with, you know? So are you going to choose the snake or are you going to choose the one you can build with? You know, that's kind of where you're at. And any option you choose is definitely going to affect you and the other person on an emotional level. So you're just trying to make wiser choices moving forward. Remove the blocks. Yeah, see? Page of Wands. Feeling like I'm hearing throwing caution to the wind, but she's throwing this wand up in the air, and she's excited. Like, no, excuse me, got someplace to be. I'm going to get there. Like, you're on your way there. All right, Taurus. And I just saw two cards from this deck, the Unfinished Symphony and Fork in the Road, I think is the one. I don't know what's going to come out. Orphaned came out. And then this one, Higher Power. Yeah, listen to your intuition. And Orphaned, yeah, it's like, you know, having everybody else's back, but nobody having yours. Looking out for everybody else, but nobody's looking out for you. You know, you're done with it. So you're following your intuition. And you're making wiser choices moving forward. Loyal heart. Yeah. You're not going to be loyal to anything that's not loyal to you. Period. And that's what we started with. That's what you end with. And that's where you're at. All right, Taurus. Yeah. Not loyal to you, you're not loyal to it. Okay. Oh, we already did Leo. Cancer. Cancer, before I even tune into your energy, I already feel like you're closed off. So, let's see where this goes. Immediately felt a block with you. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, I think you're seeing the seriousness in something where before it's like you knew that something was important, something was going to affect you somehow or something like that. But I think you tried to maintain this, I'm okay, I'm cool, nothing's bothering me sort of facade mentality. I don't know. But I think things are eating at you, and I think you're seeing the seriousness of something now, like it's impacting you. It's hitting different. Whatever this is that you were dealing with, it's hitting different now. And there's almost a panic with you. I don't want to say desperation, but like a panic. Like the reality of something is hitting. And it's just hitting different. It's affecting you differently than it did emotionally. It has a more serious tone to it because it has a larger impact now that you can see the vastness of it, like the bigger picture. You may not have saw something, I don't know, at its depth. It's like you knew the seriousness of something, but not the depth of it, like how far it went. And I think now you're getting glimpses of it, like you're understanding it now, And so I think, okay, this, whatever this is teaching you emotional responsibility. This is teaching you that, Cancer. Whatever this is that you're going through, it's teaching you emotional responsibility. Towards yourself, towards others, whatever. And how it impacts other people as well. I feel like you're taking accountability. But I think the way it's hitting you is pretty hard. It feels like it's hitting you hard. Whatever this realization is, whatever it is, it just feels like it's hitting you hard. And you can take that however it's being received to you, because I feel like there's like this really big difference in Cancers, and like the energy feels the same, but the scenarios feel way off. You know, like one Cancer could be feeling this exact emotion as another, but their scenarios are just completely different. So take this as it resonates, how it makes sense for you. I think you feel like you're in a jam. Like this is a sticky situation. That's what it feels like, Cancer. It feels sticky. Like how to unstuck something that's already happened is what it feels like. How do you unstick this? Oh. I'm hearing differences in emotions, differences in changes, differences in, I don't know, maybe this is something you're experiencing, I'm not sure. Or seeing the difference in something, the way something was compared to the way it is. Like seeing the reality is what it feels like. Yeah. Four of Wands. It's your stability, where you feel comfortable. Four of Swords. Needing to recover. Needing to recover. The Four of Swords is needing to recover from the Three of Swords, a broken heart. It's hitting different. You're seeing something differently. Three of Pentacles. Hold on. Five of Swords, yeah. I'm hearing where you were building. Where you were building is causing anguish now. There's anguish there. And now you're seeing things differently. Yeah, you know, I was going to say there might be children involved, and at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Six of Cups. So some of you, there may be children involved. But this is a very nostalgic energy where you're thinking back to a time where you felt better, you know, and because you're doing that, I think this is helping you see things from, I want to say, a deeper perspective, not just a different perspective, but a deeper one. And I think it's just hitting different than it was, because I don't think you were looking at it like looking at this with all this space. You have to come right here, bro. Sorry. A whole fire truck just did a U-turn around this dude that decided to park right on top of me and dig into his little honey bun. Sorry, that irritated the shit out of me. That's irritating me. Alright, anyway, Cancer. Truth be told, yeah, seeing things from a different perspective, a deeper perspective, the bottom, I got blessed. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. It is. And I think this is because you're able to see things differently. It's going to help balance the energy. It's going to bring balance back in if you allow it, is what I'm also hearing, if you allow it. All right, Cancer. Sheesh. Dang, everybody. Virgo, I'm going to do yours next. All right, Virgo, what's happening to you? That is distracting. Anyway, Virgo. Virgo, I heard I spy with my little eye. And I also heard chickens coming home to roost. I think somebody's watching you, and their chickens are coming home to roost. And they're watching you. I'm hearing, I don't know how to say I'm sorry or how to say I'm sorry. Like whoever this person is that's watching you, or like the chickens coming home to roost, it's like they're having a difficult time apologizing because they don't know how to come up with the words. I keep hearing, I know I fucked up. I know I fucked up. Like, I don't know how to change it. I don't know how to make it right. That's what I keep hearing. You know, Virgos, there's a lot of you Virgos that are like, that's cool. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Don't worry about it. A lot of Virgos are in, like, that energy. Because I think, like, you saw things for what they were. You came to grips with it and then let it go. And I don't think that was easy for you. So when this comes through, like when this person, I don't even think they've said anything, but I think it's like, you know it, and it's almost like, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, hope you learned from it, but it's cool, don't worry about it. And I feel like by that type of response, it's going to leave that person feeling empty. Like, they'll end up feeling empty by it. And I think, you know, and I don't think you want them to feel that way. I don't. I really feel like you've just come to grips with whatever this is. You've just come to grips with it. But I hear you saying, I'll never see you the same. I'll never see you the same, like you've already showed me what you were capable of, so I'll never see you the same. But we're cool. Like, you don't want the problem. You don't want the drama. You don't want the display. Like, you don't want that. You just want it to be, you know, let bygones be bygones. Water under the bridge. It's cool. It's whatever. Yeah, you don't want to hold on to it. You don't want to hold a grudge. Hey, Richie, yeah, I get it. Yeah, so I think, Virgos, I think you're at peace with making peace and being okay with just that. I think you appreciate the olive branch. I think you appreciate it. You're just, like, it whether it comes or not, you made peace with it. Do you know what I mean? Because I think there was a point where you were angry. You're like, I deserve this. I deserve this apology. I deserve the acknowledgement, the recognition, the validation. Like, I deserved all of that. And you just absolutely flat out refused to deliver that. So you had to heal from that. And now that you're in a more healed place, you're like, nah, we're cool. You don't want to dig up old dirt, old emotions, because you don't want to go back to feeling like that again. So it's almost like self-preservation and kind of like protecting yourself, really. Like somebody would have to really show improve, you know what I mean? They would, because I just don't see you budging. Virgo, hold on, cards are slippery. Yeah, see, somebody showed you their true colors. That's that sneaky, throw the rock, hide the hand. Yeah. But I feel like you picked up on all of it. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shit. They're falling all over the place. This was a sticky. This was a sticky situation. See, because I feel like your stance in this was the Empress. The Empress is pregnant in this, so some of you Virgos may have gotten pregnant. But this is like birthing a new life, a new reality, new ideas, new projects, whatever, you know, being a very creative, abundant energy, dealing with somebody in a Seven of Swords energy, and deciding, like, with all the work that you've put in, you know, like, you're not going to shit on yourself. Like, you've worked too hard to get to this Empress energy. And so, you know, letting something go and moving on, you know, moving forward, moving on to continue to nurture that energy, you know. And it's like, no hard feelings, but, yeah, the Fool, a new journey. Like, there's no hard feelings, but you did me dirty. That's where you're at. Yeah, Four of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, you know. It took you a while. You see, you're sitting there not interested in anything, you know, because it hurt. It hurt to be connected, you know. It's like there's nothing coming to you. This is just bored. Bored with the emotion, bored with the love, bored with it all, like exhausted with giving of yourself and then there'd be no return, you know. And it took you a while to walk away from it to find your own stability, but you're doing it here, Virgo. Yeah, sure. Thank you for moving your big-headed ass away. Yeah. See, because some of you may have been dealing with somebody in, like, this King of Wands energy. And a king doesn't necessarily have to be a male figure. It's masculine energy, but not necessarily male figure. This could be a female in masculine energy. But this is the King of Wands, call him the Burger King, you know what I mean? Somebody who can spit a good game, but to back up their actions, they're sneaky, they're underhanded. Like, you can't trust them because they're in this, like, player type energy, you know what I mean? Just out to get what? Like, self-serving, you know? So you had to put yourself in this position where you had to put yourself in your own little bubble, guard yourself, protect yourself from all the shit that's coming at you. But you're good, though. Look at you. The King of Pentacles sitting in your throne, sitting, you know, this is, you're stable. Like, you've come to grips with what's happened. Now, we're cool. We're good. But I don't want to pick up the pieces. You go on about your business, and I just know better now. That's kind of where you're at. All right. So let's see where that takes you, Virgo. I think you've forgiven this person. They may not even know that you have forgiven them. Oh, Dean, I'm glad that's making sense. See, this person may not even know that you've already forgiven them, but the forgiveness, it's not to be construed with wanting to reconnect. It's literally needing to liberate your own self from these things that really hurt you. They hurt. Because you had faith in this. You had trust in it. And you were proved. Yeah, imagine. Yeah. You saw yourself in this. Like, this is something like you, you had to use your intuition with this as well. Not everything was as it appeared, but you saw the long haul with this. Like, you saw this going distance, and then you were like, oh, wait a minute, you had to pump the brakes, because then you saw shit for what it really was. Yeah, message in a bottle. Huh. Message in a bottle. I'm hearing that song. Who the hell sings it? Send for me. I'm just a telephone call away. Message in a bottle. Who sings that? Send for me, or message in a bottle. That's the name of the song. But anyway, yeah. But that's where you're at. It's not Genie in the Bottle. You're thinking Britney Spears. I'm going back like 60s. What you're talking about is a genie in a bottle. You got to rub me the right way. I'm not talking about that song. I'm talking about a message in a bottle. This is an older song. I want to say it came out in the 60s or 70s. This is like Motown. But yeah. All right, Virgo, that's where you're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, guys. I'm going to start a new video, okay? I'm going to break these up into 4 videos. I've already did the first 2. Get myself a break, regroup, come back. I have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left to do. So those 6 signs will be broken up into 2 videos. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Yeah, that's not Taylor Swift either. Genie in a Bottle. Well, I don't know if she has a song, Genie in a Bottle, to be honest. But the song I'm talking about is called A Message in the Bottle. And it's from a while back. I'll look it up and I'll post it. But yeah, it's not that either. You'll know it when you hear it. All right, I'll be right back.